Welcome to Triton Transport. Okay. Alright, that's working better now. Alright, so today we are going to be doing some Canadian runs. We'll show you the trailer first. So today we are sponsoring the Samuel B12 experience, which you can find at the pinned link at the top in the messages, as well as in the description. As well as you could just search for him on YouTube, as the trailer says, the Samuel B12 experience. And this trailer of the Sam-Boni transport will be being hauled by Triton Transport. The Sea King. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and mark a location to the Toronto airport and see if we can pick up a delivery over there. So we're going to go ahead. We've marked our location on the map and we're going to start our truck.
Time to hit the road.
We are going to put our truck in gear, take the parking brake off, and we are going to drive to Toronto Airport.
Turn right.
And see what kind of deliveries we can make from the airport.
Go straight.
Now we can really see how those people
right.
in Canada drive,
And then turn right.
especially in Toronto.
Turn right. Stay right, and then exit right.
That purple is not actually supposed to be there, but I don't actually have a gaming computer, and I have a lot of mods in my game right now, so I think it's glitching a little bit. But we should still be okay for the most part.
Stay left.
I've always said since I've been
Stay right.
starting this Toronto map that their highways look like a freaking Hot Wheels playset. Oh, we can already see the plane. We probably need to get over to the left.
Stay left.
Yeah, because we need to turn in here to the airport. Slow down, guys.
This is where it
Nope.
ends.
They didn't slow down. All right, let's see what we can pick up from this airport. All right. And we want to try to stay in Canada, so we could do a delivery to Sorel Tracy, Quebec. We could do a delivery to Alma, Quebec. We could do, ooh, that's actually a long drive, but that goes back into the States. Where does this one go? All right, that one goes up there. We'll start with that one. So we're gonna take the job. Oh, apparently no, we're not. Okay, so I just installed a couple of new Canadian mods that I didn't have before, and apparently they don't actually work for the pickup. So this is a good chance to show you how we do the mods. So we need to go to our launch pad. In a way, I'm a little disappointed because I like that mod because it gave me the Toronto airport. And the other way I have it set up, I do not get the Toronto airport, but these mods apparently are not ready yet. Because this is a new update to ATS 1.50, just came out about a month ago. So we will take off those 3 mods. We will just leave in the Great Min North. We'll confirm changes and load the game again. Now, whenever you take a mod out on a file that's been saved with that mod on it, you're going to get these red exclamations. When you hit load, it's going to tell you that mods are missing. You can hit continue. And now this is going to take a minute or so to load because it's going to actually change the map. We still will be using Sam's trailer. We will still try to do deliveries in Canada. We just don't have as many selections without those other 3 maps in, but we still have quite a bit of a Canadian map, even without those 3 mods in. So in one way I'm disappointed because I like doing going to the airport and stuff, but in another way I'm not disappointed because I do not have a gaming PC and those 3 mods were actually slowing my PC down a little bit anyway. Like I said, it does take a couple of minutes when you change anything to do with the map. It has to reformat the map. And you will notice that when the game actually starts, it's going to say that it has detected a change in the game and wants you to pick a location to quick travel to. I'm even using a basic steering wheel. It's not even a force feedback one, so I don't actually get one of the enhancements of this new update, which is lane keeping assist, because where this steering wheel actually has no motor in it. It's driven by a bungee cord inside instead of a force feedback motor. I do not get the lane keeping assist. Eventually, I'm hoping to upgrade my steering wheel. I got this shifter off of Amazon. It was on the cheap end, but it actually works pretty well, so I can't complain about the shifter. And then I'm using one of my Stream Decks over here to control the lights of the car, windows, the ignition. It says content change detected, updating navigation data. Please wait. And we crashed. And I think we might have crashed because I bought a garage in Toronto, but we still have Toronto, so it shouldn't have crashed. So we will try to reload it. If that's the case, I will put those mods back in, sell that garage, and then take those mods back out. But I'm also going to put this back up to 75% because I took those mods out, so we can go back to 75%. Alright, let's see if we can load this game now. And sometimes when you take a mod in or out, you sometimes do have to actually try to load 2 or 3 times for it to actually work. So let's hope that it actually loads this time. Hello, Dallas Mod Girl. We're trying to get the game started because there was a glitch in one of the mods, so I had to take a mod out. But we still should be doing some Canadian deliveries. I'm surprised it did not give me the... Okay, see, it crashed again. Alright. So I think I know what we're gonna have to do. I think we're gonna have to put those mods back in, load the game, sell the Toronto garage, and then take those mods out. So we're gonna go back to our mod manager. Put these 3 mods back in. Confirm changes. Load the game. which doesn't actually make sense because even with those mods out, I still have Toronto, so I don't understand unless the garage is in a different place without those mods. So let's see if we can load the game this time. And if that's the case, like I said, I'll just have to tell the Toronto garage, then take those mods out, and then reload the game. I just wish it would load a little faster. No, it's not going too bad so far. How is everybody saying? Funny you say that, Dallas. There's a lot of traffic jams in this game. At times. When I get to the point of taking these 3 mods back out after I sell the Toronto garage, I'll show you why that happens. Because I believe I have that mod installed to increase the traffic level. I'll briefly go, when I take the other 3 mods out, I'll briefly go through the mods that I have installed. So we were loading for a little bit. Although usually when you change, like I said, change the anything to do with the map itself, it does take longer to load the first time. Be nice if you load already. There we go. See, now it's detecting the game change again because we put those mods back in. But this time it didn't give us to change locations because we put it back to where we were. So what we need to do is go to one trailer manager. We need to dismiss the trailer that we have right now. And then we're gonna need to relocate this trailer because we're gonna sell that Toronto garage to fix the map. So we're gonna, I know it works in Montreal. So we're sending that trailer to Montreal. And then we're gonna go to the garage manager. Okay. Toronto 000. Alright, so we're gonna sell this Toronto garage. Alright, so that takes care of that. So now we're gonna go back home. And we are gonna save our game. And then we are going to go to our launch pad because we're going to take those 3 mods out, and I'll briefly go over the mods I do have that I know we're working ahead of time. So we're going to go to Mod Manager. And alright, so these 2 up here, the little radar packs, basically just gives the game a voice whether and to tell me whether I have to stop at a way station or not. This one does brighter low beams and reverse lights, so my lights are a little brighter. Realistic flares basically are the tail lights of the other cars and stuff. This is also another one that works with the realistic flares. Mirror camera mod makes my mirror on my truck a camera instead of an actual mirror, which I can show you when we're in the game. Interior cabin lights gives me different color cabin lights at nighttime. This is just aesthetics that you'll see in the truck. I have a CB that's hanging. This one gives me a 550-gallon fuel tank on my truck. This one allows me to have a pet dog in my truck. This one allows me to have the fog lights on my truck. These 3 are all the beacon lights for the truck. Technically I can take this one out because I'm not using it. This one gives me a rear view camera mode. This one allows for real companies, gas station, and billboards in the game. Okay, this is the one I was talking about, Dallas. Real traffic density. That gives you a more realistic traffic depending on the time of the day. This McQueen one gives my truck a paint job of Lightning McQueen. And then I have the trailer for him. Now this one I made, the Sam-Boni trailer, which is the trailer we will be using. I also made a Triton truck trailer. And then we have the paint job for my truck that I actually made. Blind spot sensors for when I'm driving. This we are going to remove because it wasn't working. This we're going to remove because it wasn't working. And this wasn't working. This gives me quite a bit of Canada. Not all like I wanted, but it gives me quite a bit of the Canada map. And this map gives me, instead of just the base game, I can now go from the west coast to the east coast. So now with the Toronto garage sold, let's see if we can actually load the game now. It will take a little long to load the game again because we did take out mods that affect the map. But hopefully this time we can, it will load. Once it loads, I will show you I showed it at the beginning of the stream, but I'll show it again if it loads, the Sam-Boni trailer. Let's cross our fingers that it's gonna load. And as far as your question about Tim Hortons, even though I have realistic billboards and companies and signs, I don't know if I've seen a Tim Hortons yet. I might have it driving through Canada, but I don't know if I have or not. We'll have to keep an eye out if we do see a Tim Hortons. I'm just hoping it actually loads now that we sold the Toronto garage. I think that was because we took those 3 mods out. And I bought the Toronto garage after I put those 3 mods in. I think it was creating a conflict. But like I said, anytime you make any change to the map itself, whether you're adding sections of maps or taking sections of maps off, it takes a while to load the first time because it's got to actually change all the maps in the game. So we're just waiting for this to load and hopefully load and not crash again. And every time the music stops, I worry it's gonna crash. Okay, game change detected. So we're gonna go ahead and hit Toronto. Quick travel. Alright, so it doesn't look like it crashed this time. So that's a good sign. So what we're gonna do is go to our world map. Oh, that is why it did crash, actually. Because the garage in this version of Toronto is definitely in a different place than the other one was. Okay, that's why it was crashing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head to that garage, buy that garage, transfer our trailer back to Toronto. So we're gonna go ahead and mark this location. And then we're gonna hit drive. So I'll show you my truck first before so this is the Triton Transport Sea King. Including blue and red lights I put on the truck. And if we go inside the truck, if we look to our right, we have our little buddy with us. I call him Chandler 2. So now if you'll see a black panel on the left side of the screen, and if we look to the right, you'll see one on the right side. Those are what I was talking about, the camera mirrors. So if we start the truck,
Time to hit the road.
then we can see the camera mirror. All right, let's put it in gear, and we're gonna head to buy that garage. I'm probably gonna get hit because I didn't pay attention if anybody was coming.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Get ready to turn right.
You see all the traffic in Toronto today? Also, the back of my lights on my roof also go with the turn signal, if you noticed. And now we're at a red light. Look at all this traffic. Technically, maybe I could sneak by. Oh, we're going anyway, okay. Oh no, I wouldn't be able, because I gotta go
straight.
I gotta go past this street coming up, so we're gonna get stuck at another red light. Well, I'm gonna bypass it, because I don't feel like waiting. We might get a ticket. Oh, hey, we didn't get a ticket. It didn't register that we ran the red light.
Stay right, and then turn right.
See if I can do the same thing again instead of waiting for the light. And here's the garage now that we can buy. So we're gonna put it in park and we're gonna hit our activated key to buy the garage. And now that we have this garage, we can go ahead and back into the main menu and go into Trailer Manager. And this time we're gonna take that trailer that we put in Montreal and we're gonna relocate it to Toronto. Then we're gonna go back. And we are gonna drive through our garage. And we are gonna park. And we are gonna go back into Trailer Manager. The one we just put into Toronto, and we're gonna select use. It's gonna attach the trailer for us. So now if we go back out and we take a look, we have our Sam-Boni trailer. Which make sure you subscribe to him. You can, as the side of the trailer says, you can follow him on YouTube at the Samuel B12 Experience. It's also pinned at the top of the messages. So, but that is the trailer we are going to be using today. Look at that mugshot. Alright, so now we are going to go and we're gonna look for a cargo market because we have our own trailer, and we're gonna select Toronto and see if we have anything from Toronto that stays in Canada. All right, we have one to Sudbury, Ontario. We have one to Milwaukee, Quebec. How far is the Sudbury, Ontario? Oh, not that far either. Let's see what else we have. We have La Tuque, Quebec. That's a little further. Okay, so we'll do that one. So we're gonna hit set GPS.
Okay, here we go.
Put our truck in gear. Take our parking brake off. And let's hope that it actually allows me to pick this package up. That's why we had to take out the other 3 mods, is it wouldn't allow me to do a transport.
Turn left. Turn left.
While we're waiting for the red light. Now keep in mind, I actually designed the paint job on this trailer. I think it came out pretty decent. And as you can see, I even have flashing lights on the side of my truck. Oh, we got a green light. Let's go. We don't have to go too far for the pickup, at least.
Stay right, and then turn right.
So now that I don't know if you're gonna be able to see. I have flashing lights on both sides of the truck. So we're just waiting for traffic.
Turn right.
I will turn right when I can get up there. Some navigation systems are so naggy. Oh, so yeah, that's the CB aesthetic I was telling you that it's hanging down. So that, again, that's Chandler 2. That's the back of my cab. As you can see, I do have the, nope, you can't see because I can't get that close, okay? I do have red and blue lights on my truck. Wow, this is a very sharp corner.
You have arrived at your destination. Your
All
route
right,
guidance
let's hope
is
it
now
lets us
finished.
pick up the cargo this time. So we're gonna hit cargo market. It should automatically highlight the one we already said. And let's see, take job. Yep, this time it let us take the job. So on your mini map, you're gonna see a green flag with a white circle around it. That's where you gotta go for your pickup. So we're gonna go ahead and move towards our pickup. And I'm assuming I'm gonna have to turn up here. Yep. Wow. Toronto makes everything so hard. Look at all these sharp turns I gotta try and do. And my trailer's gonna wind up hitting. I'm surprised it didn't, actually. Normally I would try to back it in, but I'm not going to do that right this time, right this second. So we're going to go ahead and do the trailer auto loading.
Let's do this.
Thank you, Jaden, for coming in. Okay, so our truck is loaded. We have, it'll take us 11 hours and 13 minutes simulated time to get to Latuque, Canada. We're delivering this to a UPS station. Let's make sure we have our headlights on, or at least our auto headlights on. I know, Curtis, we're in Canada. I'm going to quickly show Jaden and Curtis the Sam-Boni transport trailer. And you do have a certain time limit that you before you have to rest.
Turn left.
I already rested, so I have like about 13 hours before I have to rest, and this trip is only 11 hours, so we will not have to pull into a rest stop and rest. But if it's if your trip is longer than what you before you have to rest, you do have to pull into a truck stop and actually rest. Now we gotta fight this Toronto traffic.
Go straight.
I don't know what's worse, driving in Florida or driving in Toronto. Hey, anybody in the stream know that guy? Oh, and Curtis, that was the trailer. This is my actual rig. And everyone in the chat say hi to Chandler too. The red bars you were seeing on the dashboard, that's the blind spot mirroring mod that I have installed. Now we're gonna have to shift to get up to speed. Hopefully it'll be a little easier, although some of Toronto's highways aren't that easy either. Sometimes the map will convert
Go straight.
the speed limit from Canada to US for me, and sometimes it doesn't. Like this time it didn't, because it's saying that the speed limit's 100. That's in kilometers. It didn't transfer it to US.
You don't have to go through the weighing procedure.
So see, I do not have to go through the weighing procedure. So I don't have to stop at the weigh station this time. And if I remember correctly, 100 kilometers is like technically 62 miles per hour, but well, technically I'm going a little fast, but the game doesn't recognize it as speeding because the speed limit sign says 100. And your truck, your trailer, and your cargo can get damaged. If you damage your cargo, they will take points off. If you damage your truck and trailer, you can repair those, but you cannot repair the cargo. I was wondering about that, Curtis. Thank you, because I haven't seen any signs in the game about that. Like some spots in Florida, it says no trucks in left-hand lane, and I know other states do the same thing. But I haven't seen any signs in this game about that. So that's interesting. Like in the game in California, when I drive in California in the game, the speed limit will be like 75, but for trucks it's 55, and it'll say that. Truck speed limit 55. So in California there's a different speed limit for trucks. So I'm going to attempt this. Sometimes I'm alright with doing this, sometimes not. But we'll try and drive like this for a little bit. If I had, like I said, if I had the force feedback steering wheel, then I could actually use the lane keeping assist, that I could change camera angles and not have to worry about leaving my lane. Oh, you know, you have gas stations that come up. Anything with the ones with the bed are the rest stops that you, if you're starting to get tired, basically running out of energy, you have to pull into one of those ones that have a bed and actually sleep. It forwards the time in the game like 10 hours. But if you notice the mini map, it says we have 345 miles to our destination. We should be there in 9 hours, 33 minutes. And we're estimated to make our delivery on Thursday at 8:30 p.m. It is a lot easier from the driver's seat, Curtis. Do you play any of the like driving games, Curtis? And I picked this delivery because it wasn't incredibly short, but it wasn't like super long either. But I promised the great Sam-Boni that I would do a stream with his trailer. Yeah, the bus simulator was fun too. I've been playing this more lately. I should do another bus simulator one again. I mean, that one's fun too, especially when you have to pick up passengers and drop them off. Oh, knock on wood, so far this isn't too bad of a highway. I mean, we still got 288 miles to go, but... When we're done with the delivery, I'll show you what the truck looks like at nighttime, especially with all the lights I have on it. Although you might get a glimpse of it because we're not scheduled to be at our destination until about almost 8:30.
Go straight.
Well, we're heading towards Ottawa. Yeah, sure, give him a try food for now. Yeah, some of a lot of the landmarks in this game are pretty accurate. Not all of them, but a lot of them are. The base map has more accurate landmarks because it's actually the base map is actually made by SCS, the company that makes American Truck Simulator. This Canadian map and the map that allows me to go like to Florida and stuff is made by the general public, that they make their own maps and publish it. And SCS is slowly releasing new states every once in a while, so eventually SCS will probably have all 50 states by themselves, but every time they release a state, you have to pay for that download. This is some of Toronto, Canada's turns are pretty sharp, especially for a truck going 65. But it's a very relaxing game, really. Especially if you like, just a relaxing driving simulation.
Go straight.
I think I've logged over 500 actual hours in the game. We're coming up to another gas station, rest stop, and way station. But it hasn't given me a signal we have to stop at the way station, so we don't need to stop. We have 188 miles to go, and I have over 2,200 miles I can go in the my gas tank, so we don't need to stop for gas. It says we should be there in 6 hours 43 minutes, and my rest period is not scheduled for 9 hours 19 minutes, so we don't need to stop for sleep either. I'm hoping that the map changes like during winter months, and that it maybe goes off the calendar of your computer. And when I drive up in Canada, I hope to see like snow and stuff. Oh, see, they're slowing down. I hate when they do that. Oh, I'm gonna try to bypass them. I don't like when they slow down like that. Because a lot of times they slow down for no reason. So I'm driving in the breakdown lane.
Go straight.
Oh, that would be why they slowed down. The speed limit dropped to 39 miles per hour. How are you supposed to get anywhere in Canada if the speed limit is like 39 miles per hour? Move it, come on! And I do have an 18-speed transmission in this truck.
Get ready to turn left.
In fact, there was a Flixbus right there, Curtis.
Turn left.
Yeah, you lose experience points. And you lose points if you damage the load. Hold on 1 second, I gotta make a quick phone call.
Go straight.
It is, and sometimes these the lights take forever, and there's actually train tracks that you get stopped at with trains. I mean, technically I could go around and run the light again, but I'm trying to be a good citizen since I'm visiting this lovely Canadian section of the world. Because it's always fun to drive 19 miles per hour. We were doing pretty good, cutting down on the miles until we got into the whatever town we're in right now, and it's going 19 miles per hour. What town are we in? Oh, Montreal.
Yeah.
You're right, Curtis. Depending on what the no, actually, pretty much all of Florida, the traffic is bad. They look that look. There's another green flick-spick bus. Hey Curtis, do you guys really have roads up in Canada that are only 30 kilometers per hour, which basically equals 19 miles per hour? Oh, thank God for that. And my truck does have cruise control too. But at least now we're knocking some miles off. Got 115 miles to go. Yeah, we're still going to be there. Originally we were going to be there around 8:30. Now we're going to be there around 7:30. So somehow we moved up in time. And that's another. Whoa! Oh! See, look at those Canadian roads. Look what it did to me. Now we got to call a tow truck.
Never mind. I'll find a new route. Rerouting.
All right. So we could, like I said, we could repair our truck. We could even repair our trailer. Yeah, they are, Curtis, even in this game. Alright, at least we didn't damage the cargo. So that's good. We didn't damage the cargo. So that's good. Alright, let's see where this puts us now. Oh, we're back to about a 8:30 p.m. delivery.
Get ready to turn left.
So that's not too bad. Okay,
Turn
we're
left.
in Trois Rivera? Where are we? Trois Rivera. I don't know how to pronounce that. So, but we got to go from there. Oh, so we're actually not that far away. We're actually closer than we were before we crashed. Oh, is that what it is? Hey, look, we're behind a
Go
Flix
straight.
bus. Show you some of the scenery. Now I don't feel bad because we would have been stopped at the light anyway because we were behind this bus to begin with, so. I know it's not the most exciting stream or game, but those that are here, I hope you're enjoying it. Like I said, it's more of a relaxing driving simulation. I think it's quite fun, and relaxing. So I figured if I'm gonna play it, I might as well stream some. I finally got this cheap shifter off of Amazon because so that I could do manual shifting. It makes it more realistic. I think we're having a Dunkin' Donuts truck coming up. Yep, that was a Dunkin' Donuts truck. That's what I'm saying. I'd like to see. I've got to see some if I can either find a mod that puts the snow there, or if it's based off of the calendar on your computer. Looks like we got another sharp turn, sharp corner coming up too. That one wasn't too bad. Alright, we got 30 miles to go, so we don't have much further to go on this delivery. I might do a longer stream tomorrow, doing a couple of deliveries. Maybe maybe if I'm lucky, I can find a snow mod or something to make it actually be snowing, make it more interesting. I know there's some hills, some of these hills in Canada, the traffic stops on it, and then I have to come to a complete stop, and then it takes me forever to try to get up the hill. Oh, look, here we go. Speaking of it. See, now I'm gonna have a hard time getting up this hill. Because they all just decided to just stop there, right at the top of the hill. Luckily, this one wasn't too bad. But plus, I'm getting better at realizing what they're doing, so I can combat it a little bit better. But I can already see the finish line on the map.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Alright, I know I'm gonna butcher this name too, but we're about to discover Latouk. And that's where our delivery is.
Get ready to turn left.
You can kind of starting to see the reflection of the blue and red lights now, because it's starting to get a little dark. Still hard to see there though.
Turn left.
They got some nice, like, quiet little towns in Canada though, it looks
Go
like.
straight. Turn left.
And here's the UPS.
Here we are, safe and sound.
So when you're making a delivery, you have three options. Sorry, I'm in a hurry. Skip the parking altogether. Let's play it safe, which basically just lets you pull in to a parking spot. Or where do you need it, which usually requires you to have to back the trailer up. So we're going to try to back the trailer up this time. See how well we do. Of course, you don't get very much room, especially in this station. Well, I'm gonna turn this around so I can see. And you see, it's kind of a little jittery for some reason. So we're gonna try and straighten it out a little bit. I like to try to get it as much into the zone as I can, but sometimes it just lets you do it when you're not even fully in the zone. See, like how it turned green now? So technically once it turns green, you're good to park and do the trailer. So what we do is we gotta for this one, since we're using our own trailer, we need to stop the truck and then hit the enter key to unload the truck. And then this is where you get your points for the base rewards, your proficiency, how long the drive was, if you were on time, if it was an urgent delivery, and then the trailer maneuvering bonus. So we got 946 XP for that one. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to my trailer manager because I'm gonna dismiss the trailer for now. Because I want to show you the lights at nighttime. So we're gonna go to Garage Manager and just do a quick travel. We'll just go to Toronto. And then we're gonna hit travel. Oh, it's actually even darker already. So you can see the reflection of my side lights. And you can see the red and blue on the walls from my police lights that are on top of the truck and also on the front of the truck. So what we're gonna do now, because since it's already 9:14, what I usually do is I'll fast forward the time by code to 10 p.m. because you have to sleep for 10 hours. So, and your garage is actually a parking zone as well, so you can sleep in your garage. And to sleep, you need to turn off your truck. Your beacon lights don't have to be off, but you can turn them off if you want. And then you just hit the enter again to activate the sleep mode. And now it's 8 o'clock in the morning and we'd be ready for another trip. So, but we will do some more tomorrow. I will try to see if I can find a mod that will actually make it be snow on the ground for Canada. Hopefully. And I hope everyone tunes in tomorrow, and I hope you enjoyed the stream, and thank you for coming. And remember, keep on trucking. Good night, Chandler.